feel something in the air right now, I swear. Something's coming. Oh, you know what? Maybe it arrived already. Matter of fact, maybe it's been here. Check me out. Yo, Luis Chavez knows what it takes to live in the dirt, growing your own food, livestock, study the land, repeating the work. Conrado Viray knows what it takes to visit the world, travel the Philippines, flipping antiques, he was scheming the herd. He stopped by our town and they both had similar quirks. Got married and that was the beginning that turned their whole lives around, because 6 children were birthed lifting the curse. Comfortable living in villages seemed like the end of the search, but they didn't stop there, cause there was something in the air, telling them to uproot and take their families elsewhere. So they did the unthinkable, bet it all on immigration. Conrado's sister brought them through family reunification. Hope for the best for all their children in these far lands. Next level lifestyle compared to the past farmlands. And don't you dare judge them or speak ill of their names. Those were my father's parents, grandparents, both alive, still working to this day. Tell me something. They did it for the fam, before they had computers. Got about tricycles and boats were how they maneuver. Both didn't want to join the military, they already troopers. Taking a leap of faith, uncertain about the future. Eventually their actions trickled down to the very generations that they was raising after much speculation. Bravery, love, stubbornness in the cycle. Traveled overseas over thousands of miles. The eldest of their children flew back to the Philippines with plans to marry the woman he loved since he was in his teens. Come on! Carlota Nigdao was the youngest, filled everybody with laughter. Elmer Viray worked seasonal seafood canneries back in Alaska. They had a son in 94, got petitioned, came here in 95. Both worked 9 to 5s while their parents took care of their newborn child. Her family lived in NorCal, but LA where they reside. They were the OTP in everybody's eyes. Unbreakable, inseparable, unshakable, impeccable. And even though he fucked up, they still carried the marriage through. But they didn't stop there, there was something in the air, telling them to put their kids through college and raise them with care. So they did the unthinkable and sacrificed both of their dreams just so 3 of their kids could live here with ease. Hope for the best, knowing karma will come back around for them. Their siblings also had kids, the V-Squad was found from them. And don't you dare judge them or speak ill of their names, because those are both of my parents still working to this day. Tell me something. They did it for our fam, they couldn't afford computers. Family minivans and 2-seaters, how they maneuver. Living check to check, them 2 weeks couldn't come any sooner. Taking a leap of faith, uncertain about the future. Eventually their actions trickled down to the very generations that they was raising after much speculation. Still bravery, love, stubbornness in the cycle. Intergenerational kapwa, hope and pain written on both their smiles. Their son was a loner, bullied in elementary. Middle school, everybody but himself he pretend to be. Around his cousins and siblings, he ain't have that same energy. He had to stay strong and play the role of how the eldest be. High school, he couldn't look himself in the mirror. Got his heart broken, no nurse could fix it with any type of procedure. Attended college, his parents said, why the fuck not? Graduated, hooked him up with a full-time job, but he couldn't stop there. He knew that's something in the air where all of his predecessors telling him to become more aware. Because at any given time, if he gets too comfortable, life is gonna catch him slipping, eat him up like a Lunchable. He can choose to follow rules and retire in many places, or contribute to the paradigm shift of an entire generation. Go ahead and dare to judge and speak ill of his name, cause he don't give a fuck. MC Zuko working to this day. Working to this day, and here we are now. Here we are now. Now let me ask you. Where you at now? And what's your story? I do it for the fam. Our phones are now computers. Dad got me a Toyota Cam, I ain't gotta take the Uber. Making the most and taking advantage of what's coming to us in my youth, but I'm constantly looking to the future. Gotta formulate a clever way in how to maneuver, because waste movements only gonna end up turning into manure. Still got bravery, love, stubbornness in the cycle. Uncertain about the future, respect the hustle, that's the title. Get 'em, yeah. Listen, family over everything. Love the ones that love you, because they love you. Genuine love, you know what I'm saying? And family doesn't have to be blood, so y'all have a good one. I'll catch you.